Uh, Hello everyone, it is EDRT5Y here with another video game finds video. I was just at the yard sale a few hours ago, a bunch of yard sales. I must have been to at least 30 yard sales, and I picked up two things. That's how bad yard selling is getting. I go to like 16 houses, and non-stop, there's nothing at each house. I ask, do you have any games? No, so it's getting bad. Freaking, it's getting more difficult to find stuff. So, yep. But I did find some good stuff though. I'm not saying that I didn't find anything. I did find some pretty decent stuff. Probably about halfway through, I was going through the yard sales. There was this guy that he must have had like 100 games. He had a bunch of them laid out on the table. He had like a book bag full of games. And a box full of games. He was asking $5 a piece. He had some good titles. I missed some of the games that I didn't know weren't worth that much. I passed on because I didn't know. They weren't like Nintendo games. They were like PS2, GameCube, and Xbox 360 games. But I did get a little bit of his games. So yeah, I got Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Does not have a manual. Get $5 or something for that. Metroid Prime for the GameCube. Dropping the games here. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, which I thought all those Game Boy games and the GameCube games and the Wii game were worth a lot more, but no, they're about $5 to $10 games each. But I did get some really good finds. I'm not telling you that. Star Wars Republic Command. This game goes for about 15 to 20 bucks. It's not the manual, but I like these Star Wars games for the Xbox and the PS2. They're really good games, so I definitely have to check that one out. I got another copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Does not have the manual, but yeah, that was a good find. These are actually very hard to find. And then I got another copy of Black Ops for $5. Just the Black Ops alone pays about 75% of how much I paid for all these games. So yeah, that was a good find. And then I found I bought this one for myself. It was Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 4, I might add. I bought this because it has the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and the Damned on it, so yeah. That was a good find for $5. So, I think this was actually supposed to equal out to $35, but I asked him if I can do it for 30, so yeah, I got all those games for $30, which really isn't a bad deal. And then, for basically throughout the whole yard sale, that's all I found. It was really bad. But then, literally the last sale I went to that whole day had, two things. The first thing, you're right. The first thing I went up and I saw was this. It was a boxed Xbox. So let me show you what was in the box. The box is actually in pretty good shape. If it wasn't in the box, I would have just passed on it. But yeah, let me show you what was in the box. Yeah. We got a Xbox system, which works, might I add. Controller. I didn't have any of these controllers that look like this for the Xbox. It's like a fat controller. I don't have any of these, so that's my first Xbox controller that looks like that. And a regular Xbox controller with that cord at the end. And there's one more thing. Here's the power cord. It does not have the AV cord, sadly, but it did come with a controller. In the box, there was no receiver, but the controller that I actually do have a receiver for one of these remotes, and the controller that I have is in horrible condition. Like, the buttons are ripped off. So now I got a good conditioned Xbox DVD remote. And yeah, there was the box, and then strangely there was another Xbox right next to it. So I asked how much the lady wanted, and she kept saying that you had to buy them both. So I was like, okay, how much you want for both of them? And she said $25. And $25 for two Xboxes, even in the box, I think is really too much. And she was like, well, I don't want to throw them away. So what are you gonna do? And I was literally gonna say $5 to the lady, but I knew $5 was gonna not be a good deal on her end. Even though she was gonna throw them away, I could just wait by her trash can if I wanted to, and I could pick it up for free. But ended up paying $10 for the box Xbox and two Xboxes for $10, which at the end of the day isn't a great deal, but all in all, the Xbox controllers are pretty expensive to find, so yeah. $10 is a pretty good deal. So yep, that's all I found really. But it wasn't a bad, it wasn't a unsuccessful day, but it was a pretty good day. So remember guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my Facebook page if you haven't done that anyway. I'll put videos and crap on there. So remember guys, keep on gaming.